Hey guys, this is Schoolboy296. Today with another book in my hands here now. A very good book. It is called Skellig, written by David Almond. There's a lot of William Blake involved with this with this book. Sorry. Um, so it's won the Carnet Medal winner. It has won the Carnet Medal Whitbread Award. We'll just see what they are. So it's the Carnet Medal winner, Whitbread Award winner, and so the the representatives of this book is Heinemann New Windmill. It's a very good book. I'm not going to go too much detail into it because that might ruin it for you. Uh, this is the front cover. Uh, this is the one from my school. It's quite old. It's obviously pretty bad because it's been used before us by 7 people. It'll get worse by the end of my year. So yeah, well, so I'll read the blurb on the back of it. That's what you call it. Okay, here we go. So everything seems to be well, I'll start again. Sorry, I got that wrong. Everything seems to have been going wrong for Michael and his family since they moved into their new house. His baby sister has been taken ill. The house is a mess and his parents are tired and worried. Then Michael makes a discovery in the crumbling garage at the end of their garden. Propped up against the wall, covered in spiders and webs, dead flies. The creature seems to be alive. What or who is it? Michael does not know, but he knows he must save it. With the help of his friend Mina, they carry the creature out into the light, and then the magic begins. So it seems like quite a magical story. It is a fiction story. It's not real. It's also not from the alien planet or anything, but like, it's just not real. This guy. Well, I'm not gonna tell you. You're just gonna have to read it. Buy it. I'm not sure how much it was, but it must have been for me copy 6, 7, 9 maybe. Uh, so yeah, I'll read you the first chapter. It's not that long. It's only that page and a little bit of the other. I found him in the garage on a Sunday afternoon. It was the day after we moved into Falconer Road, that place that he lives. Obviously, sorry for interrupting. I just forgetting. The winter was ending. Mum had said we'd be moving just in time for the spring. Nobody else was there, just me. The others were inside the house with Dr. Death, worrying about the baby. He was lying there in the darkness behind the tea chests, in the dust and dirt. It was if it was as if he'd been there forever. He was filthy and pale and dried out, and I thought he was dead. I couldn't have been more wrong. I soon began to see the truth about him, that there'd never been another creature like him in the world. We called We called it the garage because that's what the estate agent, Mr. Stone, called it. It was more like a demolition site of a rubbish dump, or like one of those ancient warehouses they keep pulling down at the K, K, whatever that word is, sorry, Quay. Stone led us down the garden, tugged the door open, and shone his little torch into the gloom. We shoved our heads in at the doorway with him. "You have to see it with your mind's eye," he said. "See it cleaned, with new doors and the roof repaired. See it as a wonderful two-car garage." He looked at me with a stupid grin on his face. "Or something for you, lad. A hideaway for you and your mates. What about that, eh?" I looked away. I didn't want anything to do with him. All the way round the house it had been the same. Just see it with your mind's eye. Just imagine what could be done. All the way round I kept thinking of the old man, Ernie Myers, that had lived here on his own for years. He'd been dead nearly a week before they found him under the table in the kitchen. That's what I saw when Stone told us about seeing with the mind's eye. He even said it when we got to the dining room and there was an old cracked toilet sitting there in the corner behind the plywood screen. I just wanted him to shut up, but he whispered that towards the end Ernie couldn't manage the stairs. His bed was brought in here and the toilet was put in so everything was easy for him. Stone looked at me like he didn't think I should know about such things. I wanted to get out, to get back to our old house again, but Mum and Dad took it all in. They went on like it was going to be some big adventure. They bought the house, they started clearing it and scrubbing it and painting it. Then the baby came too early, and here we were. That is Skellig, David Almond, the first chapter. It's not that bad. It's a pretty good book once you get into it. David Almond grew up in a big family in a small steep town overlooking the River Tyne. Yeah, well, that's pretty much David Almond. I don't find anything else there. So we live by the North Sea in Manchester in a Suffolk farmhouse. So here's our stories in a mansion in Norfolk. Pretty much all I've got to say about this book so far. I will hopefully be doing more updates on this. Uh, so if you have the book, can you please text me? You might get it at Amazon, but you should get it at you should find it at Google Books. Yeah. So that's Skellig, David Almond. Yeah, pretty good book. All I've got to say for it. And Call of Duty is our book about Call of Duty. I will be doing maybe in the next few weeks. Well, we should get past. I'm not sure what we shall get past, but We should get past, let me check, so, yeah, that looks right here, so, front page. We shall get past Black Tuesday anyways, so that's page 8, and we'll find it at 19 in the next week or two. So, thank you for watching. That was Skellig, written by David Almond. That's all I've got to say.